We are live here at the Morris Yema Indoor Sports Centre in Riverwood for an under-12s Liga Futsal tie between Sydney Futsal Academy in their all-blue strips, except for Hugo Windward-Smith, who's gotten a little bit taller in goals there. That will be excellent for the boys. Ruben Wright coming over here trying to kick the camera early, getting the ball. Playing against Project 5 North Shore. Now their keeper is on his way from the North Shore, that's Isaiah, and Anvesh will be stepping in for him in the interim. I did see Project 5 North Shore playing in the FAF Futsal Nationals before, and they are a quality side. So this will be an excellent tie, I'm absolutely sure of it, and you will be able to watch this on Podge's Punditry on YouTube. Our referee Coder is just getting it ready. Ball in the middle, 20 minutes per half here. This video is sponsored by Awake Water. Ruben Wright has got Giuseppe on his right. Marcelo is just in front of me, and I think that's Gabriel de Oliveira who's in the defensive position just in front of Hugo Windward-Smith as it's kicked off by Wright. Straight to Ali Marcelo, who is a real striker. He's playing on the left-hand side, and Giuseppe tries to feed it down to him. We'll go through the name of the Project 5 boys in a moment, as we're having a couple of battles here in the middle. That's Ferreira actually, and he gave it away for a second. Ruben Wright, lovely nutmeg there to Giuseppe. Plays it back to Ferreira. Marcelo looking to go higher, and Ruben Wright turns into space. First chance, and it was more of a cross than a shot, and that left-footed cross didn't find Giuseppe at the back post, but Wright has another chance to right what went wrong, and it's still Ruben Wright. Pokes it in, and he does it. It's 1-0 to Sydney Futsal Academy as Ali Marcelo is getting instructions from his coach Franco on our right, one of the finest coaches and CEO of Appia Leichhardt and owner and CEO of Sydney Futsal Academy. Looking to break here to number 99, trying to find feet here for Project 5 North Shore. Comes off a blue sock, and referee rightly says, yeah, that will be a Project 5 ball. Number 9 for them is Avnil Pradhan. Can't keep that in is the number 5, that's Avery Nicol. Number 99 is also on the pitch, that's Alexander Armanal. I think he's got a brother, Jethro, who I'm not sure is on the pitch at this point. Marcelo plays a delicious ball that is intercepted to Thomas Chen, who's a really good baller, to be honest. I do remember him from commentating in the Nationals, as I said. Franco Bonserio has got his brother here beside him, and Ali Marcelo, they're playing lovely stuff. Will you just shoot? They've turned into Arsenal since I've seen them last. Lovely passing there from Sydney Futsal Academy. 2-0. Substitution has come on, the number 74, that's Ashton J. Mooney. For Project 5, he plays a nice ball in the middle, but it's intercepted and played back to Ferrara, who seems to have a little injury on his left hand. Giuseppe looking to release around. Nice ball into Wright, who's a taller player as well, like Hugo Windward-Smith in goal since I've seen them last. Giuseppe couldn't find Marcelo in the middle, but it comes to Wright, and he tries to feed it through, and he's in a couple of battles and wins a couple of battles. Not the whistle from this referee. We're playing on, he authoritatively says, on our opposite side, letting the players know that every whistle may not be from this court. We do have another cracking game on next door on court 2 concurrently going on, and intercepted, and Ferrara would just like would just like to pass it around, and it comes back to Windward-Smith, who plays a lovely first time ball, and Wright thinks he's got loads of time and he could have had a shot. Mooney trying to break on the ball. He will win that sideline kick in. Chen can't find it, but it does come to the number 5 on the far side. As I mentioned, that's Avery Nicol. Ferreira plays it in. Oh, lucky there from Ruben Wright. He was in the right position and he's working so hard to get back here. Ali Marcelo kicks it back. Ferreira to Giuseppe Brunetta. Giuseppe with lovely feet goes one way and the other. Chen intercepts in the middle. Giuseppe again tries to square it into the middle as they try to be doing all the time. Couldn't get the power there for the sideline kick to come over to Ali Marcelo on the left hand side. We might see him sneaking into a more forward role later in the game, maybe in the second half. Right linking up really well. Excellent. There was something up there. Just had a little building issue there in the middle. Referee said next time that happens you can go onto the pitch. I think they are the area where you place the poles for the badminton nets, and I was playing badminton this morning. Lovely ball by Marcelo and finished delightfully by Giuseppe Brunetta on the far side. But the vision from Ali Marcelo was absolutely class. I didn't see that. 3-0 to Sydney Futsal Academy. Wright was again encroaching a little bit too early and he does win the ball off Mooney, and Mooney finally gets a touch on it. Ali Marcelo back to Ferreira. Giuseppe Brunetta links up with Ali Marcelo again. Good block by Thomas Chen and it will be a corner. Six minutes played and Hugo Winward-Smith is stepping up a little bit. He might want to have a shot here. He's tracking back and Ferrara gets on the ball and plays it lovely into Wright. He looks to turn and he is able to momentarily. Ali, no look pass again. And that one works out as well. Everything's working out for Ali Marcelo at the moment. Thomas Chen reads that in the middle. Chen can't link up with Mooney on the right hand side. Mason Ferreira. Giuseppe Brunetta winning a lot of balls in the middle on the right hand side. Takes a little bit of contact. We played on there though. Referee we know likes to play advantage. Comes to Ali Marcelo, who could have stepped onto his left hand side. He's there now and off his right foot unfortunately, and then just came onto his left. As we do have the correct keeper, that's Isaiah coming on. He was a little bit late, traffic I'm sure. Mooney can't keep that in. But it makes a big difference to your team when you have your correct keeper there. Chen looking to play it around. He is a baller as I mentioned. Good effort, it was by the number 5. It's Nicol. Nice through ball to Wright. He might feed it off to Giuseppe. It was a half a lob, half a pass. Totally understand why he was trying. The keeper was off his line. Mooney under pressure plays a nice inside ball and wins the next one as well. Ashton did brilliantly there. Ruben Wright comes off. 3 substitutions. Giuseppe comes off as well. Number 17 who's come on there is Daniel Landia, and Ali Mostaka is another. Going to have to guess Gabriel de Oliveira, previously I believe of SDB Selisao, SDB Yellow, playing now for Sydney Futsal Academy. Nice there by Mostaka, but couldn't be kept in on the right hand side by Daniel Vilandi, who's got taller as well. 11.5 minutes to play in the first half and it's 3-0. Isaiah plays a lovely ball from the keeper in the middle. Oliveira picks the pocket though, and it does come back to him. Chen wins the battle. Chen getting forward, can't link up with another player in the base colour. Ali Marcelo plays another lovely, gorgeous looking ball to the far wing, can't link up there, and Chen didn't think that was coming to him and slightly out of his reach, and it got a touch on the way, I guess. Thomas Chen. Back to Chen. Chen signals that it was the ball of the blue guys as well. What an absolute gentleman there, as we have Oliveira on the ball. Back to Vilandia. Decent effort down well was Isaiah. Not a whistle from this pitch again. We have a substitute coming back on. That's Anvesh. Did starting goals. Thomas Chen using his strength there. He's up against the bigger man, but Chen looked really strong there. Vilandia looking for options. Back to Mustaka. Marcelo is wide and in space. Ali Marcelo, gorgeous pass again, and that almost came to the Oliveira in the middle. Vilandia, the one landed with the pass from Marcelo. The Oliveira, lovely. The Oliveira just plays it back nice. He's got a lovely pace on the pass. Doesn't over or under hit it so far anyway. And I have seen him before for SDB, if it is the same young fella. I think so. Anvesh waiting for it. Nice ball by Anvesh, intercepted. De Oliveira plays it to Vilandia, and it needed to go back to De Oliveira. What they'd been trying in the first 5 minutes worked really, really well. With you thought they could have been shooting. Daniel Vilandia, another shot here, but Isaiah's up to most of those, and he squares it, and he's up to that as well. I thought that was going to be the chance for De Oliveira to put it in and let this keeper Isaiah concede his first one. What a top quality save though. Mustaka into Isaiah, looks easy for him. Throws it long, Vilandia intercepts. De Oliveira using his body well. Anvesh will need to win that, and he calls for it, and will be his ball. Alexander Armanal is the number 99 who's on the, not on the ball now, but just outside the ball. Was Avery, the number 5. It's Alexander Armanal. As I said, it's his brother Jethro who's also in the team. Marcelo looking to beat and win a challenge when Anvesh gets in there hard, and as well does the number 9, that's Anvil. Good work by Anvil. Anvesh passes it through the middle, can't link up with Nicol. Vilandia to Mustaka. They probably played over 100,000 passes to each other between games and trainings at these early years of their life. They're probably just 10 or 11 years old. Marcelo looking to play it long. Mustaka was battling there with him. Anvesh lays it out wide again. Intercepted by Vilandia, and there's no worries there. He's been absolutely solid since he's come on the pitch there, Isaiah. Little bit of a trip there and a nice pass, and it does come back to him, but Vilandia is battling hard. They're all battling hard, to be honest. De Oliveira is trying to skill going through. He's still got the ball. De Oliveira would have been a class goal as Marcelo takes a break and Wright comes back on. Ruben called for that and he finally gets it. Lovely 1-2 with De Oliveira. Nice, De Oliveira's awareness and passing him with Wright is fantastic. Slight foul there, you would think, on Vilandia. He's upset to have lost that ball, and little deflection will be a corner. Reminds you when I played this morning 6-a-side with my mates. Did have an own goal, my first goal of the game. Little scenario like that gets the keeper off his balance, and Wright just can't put it inside the post. I did score a goal later on in the game that tied it up, and we ended up winning the game anyway. So that's the end of that for me, but they are dangerous situations for keepers. You could see that Hugo Winward-Smith was very much stuck on his heels there. Finlandia's just let it go out of play. Comes back to Isaiah. Throws it nicely, and it's a lovely ball into Nicol. Coach is letting him know, Avery Nicol, to keep going. Abneil was the one that played that ball into him, the number 9, and Avery Nicol wins that one. And excellently back to Anvish. Oh, and he had an opportunity, just sat up in front of him. It's taken a touch and will be a corner. Good block by Nicol. Mustaka trying to skill his way through. Back to Wright. Ruben Wright looking for options. Excellent pace on the pass. Oh, nicely done there by Mustaka. Just put his foot on the ball. He was about to be tackled and excellently got his foot on the ball. Daniel Villandia flicks it around. Nice ball over there by Wright. Mustaka looking for options, and he has space and he's taking it. Was a good tackle by Alexander, and Wright couldn't just reach his foot out there to tap it in. Ashton Mooney going higher. He's just come on as a sub there. Told to go all the way. He's getting higher and higher. Well intercepted. Comes to De Oliveira. Nice ball. Controlled nicely. It was by Daniel Villandia. He was slightly off balance, and Anves gets a proper touch on that and will win a kick in. Nice by De Oliveira. He's got all the tricks, isn't he? Anves plays it back to his keeper. That's one pass. Mustaka, Villandia on the right hand side. Not seen Adam Bonserio come on. I wonder, is he injured? Kept in well by Wright. Giuseppe Brunetta looking to come back on. Intercepted though by Alexander. The first thing he's had to do, Hugo Winward-Smith, and he did it perfectly. And Vesh looking for this ball to put it in the top corner. Good effort, blocked by De Oliveira. Mustaka comes off. Brunetta is going in that holding role now. Usually see him on the wing. Comes back to Anvesh, gets his head up, and he's got good awareness and good passing ability outside of his boot that time. Alexander can't control it or deal with it. Comes back to Villandia. Giuseppe, I'm liking him in this position. Plays it into De Oliveira. Anvesh, nice first time passing. Project 5 of a chance here. Sliding tackle was fair, it seems. Didn't seem to get the player nor the ball. De Oliveira to Villandia, who's got Wright making a great run and just goes past him. Chen is back on. Thomas Chen plays a difficult one down the line. There is no way Ashton Mooney could have controlled that. Wright takes contact. Playing on though. Wins that nicely, number 99 on the far side. That's Alexander Armanil. As I mentioned, his brother isn't on the pitch yet, but he does have a brother, possibly a twin brother. Nicely done by De Oliveira to Wright, who's under a lot of pressure. Giuseppe Brunetta turns one way and the other. Wright keeps it in. I'm right on the sideline here. It's not easy at all for the players to avoid the camera. The camera stand. De Oliveira, Wright, turns, still Wright. Good tackle by Chen. It needed to be. Brunetta was a shot, I'd imagine. possibly looking for anything close to the target, but a deflection could go on target from De Oliveira right. Isaiah plays it out to Chen. Nice touch with Pep there, as you heard, bravo. Right, excellent play as well, but Chen comes in and deals with it and takes a touch, has an effort, and Hugo Winward-Smith does get a touch on it, and it will be a corner. Making a sub here as the ball comes back to Isaiah. We're short a player as Andes comes on. Chen was looking for the top corner and almost hit it. A good effort, and the fans do appreciate that on the far side. Good ball to right from Vilandia. He could have put that in the near post. There was a gap there that Isaiah maybe cunningly had left. He was going to dive into that. They haven't scored since he's come on. And this is a chance now off the bar. Vilandia, great effort. Nicole trying to break with it. Wright gets it. Lovely 1-2 with Giuseppe. He's absolutely taken out of it there. I'm not sure if you saw it on camera. Ruben Wright, and Chen apologises. It is half time and it is 3-0 to Sydney Futsal Academy. We've had some repairs done to the pitch by Franco's brother. We've had some excellent futsal being played. A couple of saves by Hugo Winward-Smith. But Project Fibre very much in this game. We will be back with the second half coming soon. And this video is sponsored by Awake Water. Isaiah has been awesome since he's come into goals. We wish the traffic was easier. It could be 0-0 at half time.